Welcome back to our Korea Skills training program. Today I will show you how you can create quiz or test items in your respective courses. I assume that you already have your test items ready and you only need to enter them in your Korea Skills site. So let's start. I already logged in and I am now in the LMS1 course. The first thing to do is to turn the editing mode on. Let's do that. So I'll click on that part. Now we need to add a quiz in the topic that you want the quiz included. So in my case, I will do it after the assignment part here. Okay, so there's an assignment. Let me just delete this first. Okay, because I'll create a new one. So I'll add an activity. There are a lot of choices here, but we will have to create a quiz item. So this is after the lesson option here, quiz, and then add. Of course, before you start entering the quiz items, you need to give your quiz or test a name. So let's name it Exploring the LMS quiz. Then I will put a short description. So I already did that. I'll just copy here from here in my Word file, and then I'll just copy it here. Okay, I'll make it a bit bigger. So that's it. And then you can click on the timing. Okay, this is when you would like the quiz to be activated. So let's say I'd like it to activate now. So I'll click on enable July 30. But if we want it to be in August, for example, it will be in August 4, just an example. And then when do I like it closed? So I like it closed on, let's say 5, August 5. Okay. Is there a time limit? Okay, I will not put a time limit. And when time expires, open attempts are submitted automatically. Let's just use that here as the default. And then you can specify grade. Okay, this is uncategorized. Okay, how many attempts are allowed? Unlimited. So I'll put just one attempt. And then the layout, would you like the quiz to be shown one question every page? So we can have that, one page every question. And then question behavior, we want the quizzes to be shuffled. So this is a random choosing of the quizzes. So every student will have a different sequence of the quizzes as they are taken. And then review options. So these are default options. We can allow them to review if you like. Otherwise, you can remove all the check marks here. In terms of appearance, would you like to have the user's picture shown? No. So I'll just put no image there. So extra restrictions on attempts. Do you want to give a password every time they attempt? No. In our case, no. And the others, okay, feedback for 100%, you can put that. You can explore all of this, and if you have the time to to be meticulous about the settings, and you of course you can do that. But for your initial preparation of your quizzes, I suggest that you skip this part. Okay, and then once you already have designed all of them, then you can go back and set all the restrictions that you like. Restrict access, do you have a restriction in terms of the group, in terms of date? So I'll skip that part. And then activity completion, so when the students have completed this, they can manually mark the activity as completed. So there's a part there that the student will check, and then that means it's already done. Okay, so all of this, okay, once you already have completed, you go to save and display. Since this is the first time that the quiz will be used and there are no quiz items yet, we just have to click on edit quiz. Okay. In the edit quiz part, you'll see the title here, and then there's a maximum grade that can be given for this quiz. You can change it later and then you can save it. But right now, what we want to do is to populate this quiz, no, with quiz items or test items. So you see an add button, add link here. All we have to do is to click here, and you can have a new question, or if you have existing questions, you will in time you will be able to build that, so you can get from the question bank. But in this case, we'll just add a new question. Okay, so you see that there are different options, no, that you can use for your test or quiz question. You can have a multiple choice, you have a true or false, you have matching, okay, type, short answer, and then you can also choose essay and the others, and you can do drag and drop into text. But we will just focus first on the three common types, okay, that we use in our quiz or test items. So we'll just start with a multiple choice item and then click add. Okay, so when you add a multiple choice question, so there should be a category. The default is that course, so it's okay, don't change that. And you have to put a question name for you to be able to use that later on if you already have a question bank. So in this case, my question name or the category or the classification of this test item is familiarity with the interface. Okay, that's, and then I'll just put the question text. Okay, what do we want to do? Okay, so this is now the time when you put the first question. So I already have this prepared. Okay, all I have to do is to copy, and I have to remove that number because it will be randomized, otherwise the number will be included in the display, and you will see that it will not be giving the right sequence later on. So we just have to remove that. You can make this bigger if you like, so let's make it bigger, small, and then okay, the default mark is 1 point. Okay, you can put a general feedback if you like. And is there one answer, or do you have multiple answers? So in my case, it will only be one answer, and we'll shuffle the choices. Okay, so you number the choices A, B, C, or so I'll just choose that. So what's the first choice? The first choice is here, left bottom side. Okay, so I'll just instead of copying, and I have to indicate if that is the right answer. What is the right answer here? The question is, at what part of the screen can you see the login option when you first enter the site? So it should be at the right side. Well, you can put the first, okay, choice to be the right or the correct answer. So I can put that here. It should be top right side. Okay, so it's top right side, and then that's 100%, meaning that's the correct answer, and then the rest I can just copy. So left bottom side is next as an option. Okay, and sorry, was not copied, so let me copy that. Left bottom side. So that's the problem with copying. You get to also include the bullet or the numbering. So then I'll go to middle side or anywhere. So I'll put the third option, middle side, and the last one is anywhere. Okay, and so if you have a lot of choices, you can put more here. Just click on blanks for 3 more choices, etc. Okay, so save changes. Okay. So that's my first question, my multiple choice question. So I see it here now, 1 point. And then I'll add another multiple choice question. Okay, maybe I'll add 2 items. So the other one is, which of the following is a requirement before editing a course? Okay, so that is my question. And the name is the same, familiarity with the interface. And then I'll make it bigger. Okay, and then my choices will be, okay, let me see. So this is turn editing on should be selected in the settings. Okay, so let me put that first. And then the next one will be the profile picture should be uploaded. Do you think that's a requirement? And then the next one is there should be participants in the course. Okay, is that a requirement? Okay, and then okay, choice number 4. So choice number 4, I have the location should be included in the profile. So I'll put it there. So it appears that this one is missing, but actually, where is it? Okay, the third one was not copied. There should be participants in the course. Okay. Okay, so what is the correct answer here? Where's the other one? Here. So the turn editing on should be selected in the settings. Okay, that's the correct answer. The profile picture is not a requirement. The profile, oh, the same choice. So number 3 should be, there should be participants in the course. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, so I put it in a different place here. So I'll put it, the location should be included in the profile. Okay. So having participants is not a requirement when you edit a course, and the location is not a requirement when you edit a course. The requirement is you should have the turn editing on selected, because it will not allow you to edit the course assigned to you. So I'll now go to save changes. So now I have 2 items, okay, 2 multiple choice items. Now let me add a different type of question. So you can add a true or false type of question. So I'll put there add. Okay, and then let me see. I have here some true or false items, so I'll just probably put one. So question name, it's still the same, familiarity with the interface. So it's more of the topic, no, that you are testing. So question text, so you have the gear. That's the, okay, that is the item that they have to read before answering whether it's true or false. But we have to put here an instruction. Okay, choose true if the item, if the statement is correct. Otherwise, choose false. So the correct answer is the gear on the right side of the course editing area is where you can find the turn editing on or off options. The correct answer is true. Okay, right. So Then we go to the next one. So it's easier to create a true or false type of question. It's faster actually. And then we'll add another one. Sorry about the background. Somebody's cooking. So we have true or false. Add. And then familiarity. Interface. And then I'll put the question. Oh, I should have copied the instruction. Right. Choose true if the statement is correct. Otherwise, write or choose false. Okay. There you go. Is that correct? A non-editing teacher is allowed to create lessons in the course. So that's true. No, that's false. And save changes. Alright. Then let's create another one of matching type question. Matching of add. Okay, it's still the same. Familiarity with the this time I'd like to say familiarity with the LMS. So I have an instruction here. Match the item with the right description. Okay, let me just copy that. Match the item with the right description. So I want it bigger. And then these are the items. So the first one is LMS, okay? Learning Management System. So let me put that. LMS, the answer is Learning Management, let me just put that. Learning Management System. And then, question 2, CAI, let's just put, that's not a question, but an acronym. Okay, computer assisted instruction or instructions. And then question 3, the item 3 is CBT. Okay, let's do that. Computer based training. So it's, where are we now? So this is CBT. The answer is computer-based training. And then the fourth one, let's finish this. There's blended learning. What's blended learning? So it is important that you already have the questions and the answers ready, and it will be easy for this the system to check. Okay, so immediately we will know the scores of the students after they have taken the test. Blended learning, and then what's distance learning? So this is the description of distance learning. So this is distance learning, and then this is the description. And then question number 6. Okay, no, we just have 5 items. Now we have here some answers. Okay, the requirement for a matching type question is to have one more answer compared to the number of questions. So you can provide extra wrong answers by giving an answer with a blank question. So that's what I did here. There's a blank question, and I just put there one answer that will be included as choices. So blanks for 3 more questions. I'd like to add more choices so that it will not be that easy for the students. So I'll put here answer number 7, learning management support, and then Computer Awareness Institute, okay, as one of the choices also. And then I have finally I have computer with blended training. Okay, Alright, so I have that those 5 items for matching type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have the extra answers, okay, which are incorrect. So I'll now save changes. Okay, so we can have this as 5 items. I'll change this to 5, right? And then 5, enter. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I only have 9 questions. That's okay. And then I'll click on save. Oh, I already clicked on save. Alright, so saved. And then I'll go to, so there we go. We already have one quiz for the students. I go back to the Exploring the LMS site section. I now have the quiz here. Okay, I should have put quiz. Okay, enter, so that it's easier to know. So if I click on this, okay, the quiz is not currently available, so I'm sorry. I should I'll edit the quiz. I made it available in August, so let me this is where I will edit quiz. Okay, so it's the timing. So I'll just remove this for now. Cannot try. So we'll save and return to course. And then we'll attempt. Okay, so we will attempt to take the quiz now. So attempt now. Okay, this is how it will be shown. What part of the screen can you see the login option? I'll answer top right side. So next page. Okay. And then, which of the following is a requirement before editing a course? Turn editing on should be selected. Of course, they can clear their choices, if they want, because they change their mind. It's okay. So next page. And then, I have gear on true if the statement is okay. So gear on the right side of the course editing area where you find the turn editing on. So true, or let's say it's false. Okay, so false, but the answer is true, of course. Non-editing teachers allowed to create lessons in the course. False. Okay, so that means you already have one incorrect answer. Match the item with the right description. So this one is the matching type. Okay, test item. Distance learning is, so the student will have to choose from among the answers that we have entered earlier. Learning modality that limits the learning to synchronous. So I'll check that. CAI is computer assisted instruction. Blended learning is there are other face-to-face and online. And then CBT is computer-based training. LMS is learning management system. Okay, and then finish attempt. There we go. And then submit all. And once you submit, so this will be the confirmation message to the student. You will no longer be able to change your answers. Submit all and finish. So there. Okay, then the students will be able to see the answers to the question, or you may opt not to include this in the settings page. Okay, so now you can already start creating your quizzes, and make sure that you challenge the learners to use their analytical skills in the types of questions that you design. Thank you very much, and God bless you, and always keep safe.